To League One then, which had 3 games called off because of the weather, but no such problems for Rotherham, who after celebrating promotion back in May, the Millers have pretty much carried on where they left off last season, as they're currently in the League One playoff positions. Clem takes up the story as they welcomed promotion rivals Leyton Orient to the New York Stadium.
A gleaming beacon of urban regeneration on Rotherham's once industrial heartland, the New York Stadium, where its town's football club have more than doubled their attendances over the past 18 months. Rotherham United, who exiled in Sheffield for 4 years and hit by a cumulative deduction of 37 points, have been to hell and back in the 9 years since they were last in the Championship. And Steve Evans, one of the technical area's most formidable adversaries, who is personally competing for promotion for a 4th year in succession.
Let me know when you want to leave this island. Let me know when you want to hear my point of view. Oh yeah.
The man in his natural habitat.
You did?
Yeah. Can I get you some cushions or something?
Oh, I'm fall asleep.
Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? I mean, I think you knew the potential of Rotherham United.
Yeah, absolutely. You always, it was always a club that was below where it should have been. But you know, as the best manager in the game advised me, Sir Alex, is if you're going to leave Crawley with the success you've had, pick it with your chairman. And I met Tony Stewart, and then he showed me around what was going to be the facility we've got and the training ground and what he was trying to do with the club, and it became a no-brainer.
How ambitious are you? Where are you going long term?
Well, I said when we get to the Championship, I'll start dreaming again, and you know, we've quite a way to go. But ambition is about being able to perform with the best, and that will never leave me.
Let me know when you want to leave this island.
It's a real tough league for us to compete in, but we're trying our best to make sure come the end of the season, when we've got a few games played, we've got this place rocking and we're still competing for a playoff place.
Now, is this the new you? Because people always say to me, oh, you're going to see Steve Evans, what's he like? They see the work persona and stuff. Are you chilling a bit here?
I had to channel my enthusiasm, channel my passion. And I worked for a chairman who wanted me to channel it and direct it in the real way.
I'll stand up for you.
If I was married to you, I would worry about you, know.
It comes with the stresses and the pressures, but I think it's how you manage the pressures and how you manage the stresses. And in the last year or two, I've worked really hard about being away from match day, than taking the stress levels down and managing them on a match day.
Well, listen, we'll get out of your hair. Do you want to put your feet back up? Anything else I can get you? Cup of tea, perhaps? A few cushions?
Back into the normal position.
Yeah, absolutely.
15 minutes before kick-off, have a sleep.
Good to see you.
Leyton Orient's hugely impressive away record has kept them at the right end of the table. Rotherham harbouring similar promotion ambitions. Wes Thomas ensured he was on the end of the Ben Pringle cross. It was his first goal for the club. And they so nearly strengthened their hold on proceedings when substitute Tom Hitchcock was sent clear. Only a smart save prevented him from claiming Rotherham's second of the afternoon. The O's hadn't been beaten in 6, and they've scored more goals than any of their rivals. So it was no surprise when Moses Odebejo brought them back into this game in the final quarter of an hour. Pringle was a player Rotherham did well to hold on to. His drive from distance flashing just wide. Alex Revel, who enjoyed a productive spell with Orient before moving north, won it in the 5th minute of stoppage time. Rotherham turned down a bit from Coventry from the striker, and that looked a good move as he claimed his 3rd goal in a week.
Steve, I'm going to forgive you those histrionics at the end. That's not what we were talking about pre-match.
No, we knew the game was time up, and I think that's 2 good teams out there that's gone toe-to-toe. I think perhaps we should be further in front at half-time. They've had a real go, and our medical man has the watch, and I've said to him how long. He said it's time, and Richie Smallwood wins a ball, gives it Ravel, and the rest will be in the history that we've beaten them. And it was a great win for us. It's a good opposition we've played, and I'm not playing how Windhoek. They're a great side.
Well, what a great late performance then from Steve Evans' Rotherham. I mean, he says he's mellowed, but there's certainly no lack of fighting spirit from his players.
No, certainly not. And great result against a very good Orient team. But he had to mellow, believe me, because when he was in that opposite dugout, he was abrasive, he was aggressive.
Yeah.
But I tell you what, he's a winner. And, you know, this could, they're in the playoff position now, and he's going for his 4th consecutive promotion, which is outstanding. It shows that not only is he somebody who likes winning, but he knows what he's doing, he knows his stuff, he knows his players, and he's building something very good there at Rotherham.
And we mustn't forget, of course, they've only just got back into this division after a while, and while some people say it's down to just a decent start, that they won't be able to keep up the momentum, but you can see them holding their position right through to the end of the season.
He'll certainly be relentless with his players, and there's a real desire within that football club. And he, he's a really deep thinker of the game. They've got a poor home record, so I think he got his players to stay in the hotel. I'm sure he might have driven around the town a few times to recreate an away performance. But that's how he thinks about the game. He knows stones unturned. He knows his stuff. And that's why he's had so much success, and that's why he was appointed at Rotherham. It's all right having money, but you've got to spend it wisely in the lower divisions, and he's done that.